Hello. Did you know that if you're having trouble snoring at night or you're been told you're snoring at night, there might be more serious symptoms at play? My name is Matthew Staley, and today I'm going to talk to you about sleep apnea. Sleep apnea is a serious sleep disorder that affects between 50 to 70 million Americans each year. It can be serious and fatal if not properly diagnosed and treated. I was diagnosed with sleep apnea 4 years ago, and the resulting treatment has made a great impact on my quality of life. Also, I've done extensive research into this topic to prepare for the assignment. Today I'm going to be focusing on the causes, symptoms, and treatments of sleep apnea. Now let's get started with the causes. So there are a few main risk factors and causes that play for sleep apnea, some of which are treatable, some of which are not. Obesity, frequent high alcohol intake, and smoking are all factors which can contribute to sleep apnea that can be prevented or treated. However, age, gender, and genetic factors at play cannot be treated or prevented and do also play an impact. Now we're going to look at some of the symptoms. Sleep apnea can affect us both in waking life and while we're sleeping. Some of the nighttime symptoms include frequent urination, insomnia, and gasping for breath, when you wake up and you can't breathe, snoring, etc. Some of the daytime symptoms include lethargy, tiredness, and dry mouth and fatigue. Some of the more serious side effects that can also come into play are the development of such disorders as narcolepsy, which is falling asleep while performing daily activities such as driving or writing or reading a book. I have personal experience with this. When I was actually on my way to pick up my CPAP machine from the doctor's office, I was falling asleep on the highway. So just to give you all some insight onto how serious this condition can be if it's not properly treated. And now we're going to talk about some of the treatment options. So there's a couple different options that you can use when you're treating sleep apnea. One is to make healthy lifestyle changes such as diet, exercise, limiting caffeine and alcohol intake, and smoking cessation. Other than that, you can use CPAP or continuous positive airway pressure machines. These machines are designed to stimulate your airway with positive and constant pressure so that your airway doesn't tighten up and close while you're sleeping. It keeps your airway open. Pictured here is my CPAP machine. We have the power unit with the adjustment knob for the settings, and then the air outlet here connects to the hose. You have your water tank in here that you keep full in order to keep the air temperature cooler and more moist. And that connects to your mask that you would put on like so. And just breathe into that, and that keeps your airway open at night. And I'm just going to sum up today by saying in conclusion that sleep apnea is a serious disorder. It affects between 50 to 70 million Americans each year. I am affected by this disorder, but I've been in treatment for about 3 years, and it's made a great impact on my quality of life. If you snore or know somebody who snores, you would consider having them talking to your doctor about sleep apnea. It's a very easy process to get diagnosed and treated. You just go into the hospital for a sleep study, and they conduct that in one night. They hook you up to some nanodes, diodes, and a CPAP machine later on in the study, and that can lead them to determine the amount of times you're waking up at night while you sleep. So I would say if you snore, please get that checked out because it can become serious and might even be fatal. Thank you for your time.